Alright. Let's see what this game is all about. I remember, like, I've always wanted to play this game. Back when this came out, it was during, like, when Call of Duty was so big, so, like, I was really into, like, I am still into, like, military shooters, but this is the one that actually I skipped out on. Because I never found a copy for the 360 back then. I only found the PS2 version, and I wanted to play it on the 360 so the graphics will be better, since it's very generic. Now that I found one, I'm gonna finally play it and see how janky this game really is. Hold on. How you doing, Gallows? Been a while. Yeah, this was '07. Pretty much around the time when Modern Warfare came out. Activision did a lot of, like, budget shooters at the time. They had this, they had Soldier of Fortune Payback. They also had Secret Service right around, I think, '08, '09, somewhere along those lines. Remember when History Channel was like that? When they actually showed fucking documentaries about history? Wait, hold on. No. Oh, beautiful. Alright, typical COD controls with a bit switched. Wrote. Melee is B? Why would you have it on B? Interact is Y. Yes.
1941. The Axis war machine was rolling across the globe. German and Italian forces invaded nation after nation in Europe, while the Japanese began amassing an impregnable fortress of islands surrounding their homeland. On September 27, 1940, Germany, Japan, and Italy signed the Tripartite Pact, officially making them the Axis powers. America had not yet decided to enter the war, believing it to be a conflict among European and Asian nations that did not require their intervention. However, on December 7, 1941, the United States found out that Japan would not be satisfied to leave them alone. Without advance warning, a fleet of Japanese air and naval forces attacked the American port of Pearl Harbor in Hawaii, causing substantial losses for the American Navy, including the battleships Arizona, Oklahoma, and Utah.
I like how
as well
documentaries
as
still say
lives.
that
the
attack was without warning. That's a mistake, because like the Japan did send a declaration of war. It was only because of the time zone difference that the declaration came late. The attack already happened.
Airbase, vital to travel and refueling within the Pacific. Hours after the destruction of Pearl Harbor, the attack began on Wake Island. A small outpost of Marines were the only available defenders.
That is some loading. That is so fast. How is this a game? I don't know, man. Like, that's what we're here to find out. I've never played this before. I actually skipped over this one back in the day.
The last attack has damaged our radio station. It can be repaired, but you have to...
I can already say, like, the audio mixing is a bit bad on this one. And it's not running on 30 frames. I'm pretty sure this is 30 frames locked. Jesus Christ. Yep. God, hold on. I can already feel how jank it is. 2 out of 10 game. Just here for a few seconds. Not bad. I can already tell that it's running out of the engine they used for Soldier of Fortune Payback. That game I've tested on PC and 360, and it had the same aim down system, where it's like over the gun rather than looking through the sights. So it has this fucking acceleration when you're aiming. Like, it has a proper dead zone, but once you're out of that dead zone, it accelerates so fucking much. It's the same thing that Half-Life had on the 360 ports. Return to the radio station. Oh, those are friendlies. I love pineapple on pizza. Fuck them haters. Dude, I'm still getting hit, though. I'm assuming we're Marines. Or are we Army? Oh, we're Army, alright.
This is Bravo Charlie 849 calling Great Eagle. Do you copy? This is Bravo Charlie 849 calling Great Eagle. Do you copy?
God, the audio mixing is bad. I didn't even hear the sergeant. You're still sprinting as well. Oh, there's a grenade. Holy shit. Oh, at least it has my favorite pistol. Yeah, and it's using the same sound effects as, like, Soldier of Fortune Payback. I recognize the handgun sound effects. It's from Soldier of Fortune Payback. I want more ammo of this. I'd rather be using the 1911. My favorite handgun in the whole world. Oh, he spins it as well. This looks good. Yo, we're detailed. How you doing? Yeah, looks good. At least I'm not playing the PS2 port. Where the piles of shit and mud, infected wounds and maggots and them sleepy soldiers? No, didn't them. I believe you're talking about World War I. I don't even know where we are in the Pacific Theater of War. I don't even know where we are. They just throw you in. You know how most World War II shooters will have like a short briefing of where you are in the war? I mean, they had to keep the decorations in a minimum, because... hello? I want to use the 30 cal, asshole. I am trying to use it. I can't aim down the machine gun. Frame rate drop. Up the ass. They have ragdoll physics. Version definitely had trench warfare, not to the same degree though. Trench warfare were... Yeah, not at the same degree, but the trench warfare I've heard it has, or like that, the one that had most trench warfare was basically the Eastern Front and the Pacific Theater. I don't recall any that much trench warfare in the European theater, the Western side. Reload the Garand. I like how the sergeant's just wearing a cap. It was using both bars now. Yeah, of course. But if this was early in the Pacific Theater, and if we were Marines, like the Marines only got the Garand late 42, after Guadalcanal. They were still using Springfield when the Marines got into war. Garand only got issued in 42. Same thing with the carbine. That's why the U.S. were using like really weird experimental guns, when they entered World War II. Follow the sergeant. Yeah, I'm following you, dude. Where is this son of a bitch? What the fuck are they shooting at? Oh, I can pick up the Arisaka. I want the Garand. No! I will, asshole. Just wait for me. Then you go back. Had the really wacky stuff. I thought they just had stens and shit and machetes. Like the Mark I stand, the one with the wooden stock and the vertical foregrip. Before British, like the British got so cheap and made the Mark II. It was just all stamped steel and shit. Honestly, your order is to use him when Garen not change weapons. I'll change weapons once the Type 99 appears. I hope it appears. I'm running out of ammo, by the way. Yeah, I'm running out of ammo. I haven't got an ammo pickup in the entire level yet. Animators did their job. And I like that there's not much recoil in the weapon. Oh, wait. Where's it going? What? Hello, Jet Game. I'm following you. Did he get stuck? This sergeant's stuck. The fuck? There's still an enemy out there that got stuck. You follow him by standing still too. Usually they stop when there's still enemies in front of you. I killed them all. He's shooting. I'm going wrong, yes, because I want in a trench warfare of long rifle. I mean, I'd rather have a semi-auto rifle that's accurate than a fully automatic weapon that eats too many bullets when it comes to FPS games. Yeah, I'd rather use the Garand. Shotgun. This is the Army. The Army didn't use that much shotgun during this time. It was the Marines who used the shotgun a lot. The Army hasn't used that much shotgun since World War I. Well, until fucking Vietnam happened. They start using the Model 37 to replace the 1886 or 1897 Winchester. You know, the one with like the bayonet. Press action button, maybe. It just says follow the sergeant. Nope. It fucking. Oh my god. Hold on. First level, ladies and gentlemen. First fucking level. First fucking. Oh, really? You said follow? Oh my fucking god, Grim. Sergeant got stuck. Okay. God, frame rate. What is it with these games and their frame rates, man? And I thought like when I was being anal with like a few points of like a few frames dipped on my Doom mod, and I was complaining about it and I wanted to optimize. Yet commercial games like this that got released on stores are like, it's fine, like 20 frames, it's fine, ship that shit. Following you, scumbag. This shotgun was really useful in World War I. Let's not give it down. All I do is follow this dude. Follow this dude, kill some Imperial soldiers. Follow this dude, kill some Imperial soldiers. And this guy's blocking the way of the cover. Gladly, it's regen, thank God. But the frame rate, man, Jesus. Do you even have a health bar? No, I figured it's regen. Like, you had regenerative health. This was during the time where, like, that was the trend for FPS games, is to just have regenerative health. I am running out of goddamn ammo. Where the fuck is the ammo? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's so stiff as well. Okay, I didn't know, like, that's how fucking tough the, Zero is. Like, not even the 450 cal can penetrate that shit. And I don't even have 360 motion. I am trying. Yeah, I think I'm shooting them with BBs rather than 50 BMG. Ridiculous. I haven't destroyed a single one, by the way. Yeah, he's smoking, but he didn't blow up. The enemy. You mean Cobra, the enemy?
Sherman, take everybody near the beach. It's probably swarming with them. Novinsky, you too. Move.
Yeah, give me ammo first, asshole. What? You just run past the enemy. And they're using COD sound effects as well. I like how easily they die. We're calling them way worse names back then. Yep, that's true. Yep. Which is funny though, because like I was using one of those terms. Because like I never thought it was like a slur for them. I thought it was just a shortcut for like saying Japanese or like Japan. Usually we just refer it to like explaining regions for games, and I only knew like it was a slur because Twitch blocks it. I was like, that's a slur? I always thought it was just like an abbreviation for like region and shit. It's like that's how we use it.
Incoming! Incoming!
Well, there's your bodies. Whole fucking lot of them. And none of the American dead bodies have any ammo. Jesus. Oh, like, easiest achievement known to man. Oh, it was Wake Island. So it was the battlefield map. Okay.
The string of Japanese victories in the Pacific continued, with seemingly no end in sight. While American Marines held Wake Island temporarily, it eventually was invaded, forcing surrender. Soon after, Luzon, the largest island in the Philippines, long occupied by American forces, was attacked by Japan. General Douglas MacArthur realized that it was a lost cause and retreated to the Bataan Peninsula for a last stand.
Oh shit, we're fighting in my country now? Oh yes, I am. Oh shit. I didn't know my country was in this game. Okay. I'll tell you if it's accurate.
Our mission is to get to Piatong Village and oversee the last evacuation transport. We're hoping it's going to be quick and easy.
Too clean. Nope, it's not accurate. It's too
you
clean.
Wouldn't know what to do with one anyway.
Both of you, can it? This is serious. This entire island is being overrun by a massive Japanese invasion force.
I would say though, this is much better than Medal of Honor Pacific Assault. And I'm gonna get a lot of shit from that, but I'm saying it. This is so much better than Medal of Honor Pacific Assault. For one thing, the fucking weapons actually work. And you aim faster and shit. And the squads is not that annoying. They get stuck so often, but, you know, they don't get hit. And, like, I need to get revived and shit. And you actually hit the fucking enemies for once. It's kind of like, what was those group game FPS World War II games in the OG Xbox called? Combat GI, or like World War II Combat, something like that, I think. Like, it's kind of like just an HD version of that. But if you're just looking for like a simple FPS game to play, yeah, I would recommend this. Like, it's really dead simple, that's it. Sometimes, like, people complain, like, oh, I expected more complexity to that shit. Sometimes simple is better, because, like, just, like I said, just look at Pacific Assault, who tried to be innovative with the squad commands and just ended up more jank as it supposed to be, and it was not fucking fun. Like, they concentrated more on, like, making the squad mechanics work, that they fuck up the simple weapon physics of an FPS game. When was Pacific Assault? 04? I think it was 04. So Call of Duty was already out then. And they were trying to, like, you know, take the World War II moniker back from Call of Duty. So they put aim down sights in Pacific Assault. But they fucked that up as well. Because it was way too slow to aim down. Way too fucking slow. Excuse me.
Stop. You and Miller, we gotta make radio contact. There are too many Japanese in the area, and I won't walk into a trap. Find a place to set up the radio.
Damn. We're too deep in the jungle. This isn't gonna work here.
Stop. Don't stop. Just keep moving.
No, it's still too deep.
Still too deep. That's what she said, sir.
Wait, this is it. I can get a clear signal from here. Keep off like that until I make contact.
Remind me, in World at War, did they say any of the slurs in that game? That's the thing that's kind of tricky to make a World War II game out of it and make it, like, really immersive. Like, especially when you're playing as the Marines. Like, you know fucking Marines curse like a blue fucking streak. And they'll say a lot of shit. Most of the time, it's just tame stuff, so it breaks the immersion.
Sir, contact has been established. The village is still under American control and preparations for the convoy
Why did
are in
we need to
progress.
do that?
They're waiting
It was
for us
just
to
a few
escort them.
feet away. And we still got under attack.
Let's head for the village. On the
Okay,
double.
whatever. Alright, follow
I
me.
need this gun silence. On my command. Come on, come on. Go, go.
Am I supposed to take the lead? Why'd you wait to the village? Jesus. What a game. I'm not gonna lie, though, I don't regret buying it. I'm actually enjoying it despite the jank. Like, I didn't expect much. Like, I didn't expect, like, AAA quality and shit. Like, I know the reputation of this game.
Come with me.
But even if it is just, like, a budget title, I am enjoying it.
I'm gonna kill you.
Like, the frame rate's better than Quake 4, and that was AAA. They're not spamming grenades yet.
It's here. Stay here.
I don't think, like... Oh, shit. What am I supposed to do? Defuse the mines?
Your life ends here.
I don't recommend, like, enemies spamming grenades if you don't have a sprint button. It's like, how the fuck are you gonna run away from the grenade? And obviously you won't be able to, like, throw it back with how jank the aim is.
I'm gonna kill you. Stay here and fight. Excellent work, Private. Stay behind me.
Stay behind me, but you guys aren't even moving. Like, yeah, this is so much better than Medal of Honor Pacific Assault. So much better. Ooh, what was that?
Damn it. Move.
Like, it's not trying to be,
Enemy on the left.
like,
Eat this.
for what it is, like a budget title. Like, most budget titles are trying to be, like, something they're not. So, they stuck around to, like, with something more simple, like corner after corner of just enemies, shoot, then a little bit of objectives, and continue, follow the squad, shoot, that sort of thing. With 2007 graphics, that's it. mean, I would have paid $30 for this back in the day. Let me see if the village is accurate.
Sir, thank goodness you made it. We just need a few more minutes to load the trucks, and then we can leave this place before the
I would
Japanese
say
have
it's a
us
bit
totally
accurate,
overrun.
yeah.
Good to hear it.
Yeah, I've seen like a couple of these kinds of villages in the province over here. Yeah, it's accurate. But the surrounding though, like the trees and like how the mountains are, not so much. Like if you visit here and went to like the forest and everything, you'll see the cliff sides will be more darkish brown and a lot more greener because of the moss and everything. You wouldn't see that much clean stones or cliff sides over here.
Good work, Private. You saved the lives of many men today. Let's follow these convoys out and leave this island before it's totally overrun.
That's it? Oh my god, yeah. The missions are way simple.
Upon being driven out of the Philippines, General MacArthur remarked, "I shall return," and he did. Years later,
Is this game
but not
really
before
that
engaging
short?
in an island-hopping campaign that turned the tide of the
Because
war
if
in the
this
Pacific.
game is really that
By
short,
invading islands
I'm
one
gonna
by
play
one
Condemned
all across
2
the Pacific
next.
Ocean, American forces would weaken Japanese naval power and reduce the territory that they controlled on the water. The first invasion was on Guadalcanal, an island in the Solomons, where the Japanese were constructing
There
an
we go,
airfield.
Guadalcanal.
It had to be captured at all
Yeah, I can
costs.
see-
If Guadalcanal was taken,
seen the
the entire
footage.
Pacific
That's not
War could swing
Guadalcanal.
into the Americans' favor.
It's that during the Guadalcanal, they didn't have the M1 carbine or the BAR, so they're using the wrong footage. They should have been using the drum mag Thompsons and the Springfield 1903. They were still using the water-jacketed Brownings in Guadalcanal.
Listen carefully. I don't want to have to repeat myself twice. Our goal is Henderson Field, the only large airfield in this area. As you know, the Japanese are here, and they're prepared for us. It will not be an easy task, but
When has it ever been an easy task?
So far, it's been easy.
we're at war.
Easier
And
than
this jungle
Call of
is full
Duty.
people who would like nothing more than to bayonet you in the gut. Of course, it won't be easy, soldier. Understood? Enemy contact!
When am I gonna get different weapons, like a BAR or something?
Follow me, and this is an order.
I am following you, sir.
Get behind me.
I got 10 clips.
Stay behind me and don't get lost.
I don't know what it is with, like, games during this era. I don't know if it's the engine they're using, or it's just the way the audio propagates in these era of games, especially in FPS games. Like, they sound farther than they should be. So you can't hear the NPCs and what they're saying. Like, sometimes the left and right audio channel won't work. So, like, if you have the character to your left or right side, you can't hear it for some reason. But if you turn to this side, you can hear him perfectly. Even though, like, your ear is pointing to the right side to where the guy's talking. And no, it's not my headset on backwards. Because, like, when I hear gunfire, it's at the right place. It's only just when it comes to, like, dialogue and certain audios, it sounds weird. And it's not even also because of like the budget title games. It also happens in some AAA games in this era.
Stay behind me. Move, damn it! Move, move!
There's a soldier out there. I saw red. The crosshair went red. You can't throw grenades for shit. I'm glad I'm not using the grenades. What? That sounded like a shotgun. You heard it? Okay. It's the first death. I didn't even know what killed me there. I was just aiming at two soldiers in front of me. I didn't have like the brink of dying, and the screen just flashed white and I was dead. What were the complaints for like other reviewers were complaining about this game? Were they just expecting something else? Like they expected higher quality from a budget title? Is that what it was? Because like even for a budget title, and I played a couple of them, this is better than like some of the budget military games I played. Like even Johnny played. This is much better than the ones of those. Didn't know the History Channel made games? They did. They made a couple. There's another one that's also a first-person shooter game, which I'm finding. It's about the American Civil War, a nation divided. It's called History Channel Civil War, a nation divided. I'm also looking for that one. Like I collect budget garbage FPS game. That's my thing. I'm also looking for Activision's budget title, the Secret Service. I want that one as well. I hear a shotgun. I hear the cycle sound effect of a
Take
shotgun.
these charges and attach them to the cannons. We can't leave them intact or they'll tear our boys to shreds. Do it before they send
Now I'm
reinforcements.
getting hit. Oh, I think it's these guys that's killing me. I heard a shotgun. Or did they just use that sound effects for the cycling of the bolt action? Where's our Pawn Stars game? I mean, there was like I think there was an American Pickers game on Wii. Don't count me on that one, but I believe there is like an American Pickers game. I mean, Discovery had like an American Chopper game on OG Xbox, and God, did that fucking thing! God, that game was fucking horrible. Like it had motion blur, and the frame rate was all over the place. Damn it, my nose is itchy right now. Oh yeah, it's definitely using Call of Duty sound effects. Come on, place the fucking explosives before I blow up. Found the Secret Service game on eBay. Yeah, it's like
We gotta
it's
hurry.
relatively cheap. I think it goes for like $10 or more, or even less. But I can't buy off from eBay because of like the import charges. It's like fucking expensive as hell. So like I could buy a $5 game, and for shipping and import tax, it will cost me like around $80 just to import it. So fuck that shit. I'd rather wait for it to come. You're not following orders. What do you want me to do, you fucker? Proceed to Henderson Airfield. Dude, wait for me, man. This is what I was saying. I couldn't hear the sergeant when he's talking. Like, there's no subtitles. Earlier, there was. Yeah. Hi, in Stubby. Auto aim's not working. The auto aim sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. Even if you have the enemy on your crosshair, or like by the edge, it won't work. Sometimes it does. I think it's for range. Like if you're a bit far, it won't work. You have to be close. But by the time you're close, like auto aim wouldn't matter. Just spam the trigger. At least the crosshair turns red if you have the enemy on your crosshair. That actually helps. So they did a few simple things right, which I appreciate. Because, like, I played AAA games where they got the most simplest fucking things wrong.
Move, damn it! Move!
Who developed this? Cauldron. I have never heard of that develop. Well, no, I've heard of them, but I don't remember the games they made. Cauldron. It's funny though that I'm playing an Activision fucking game right now, because like the US just like dismissed their block of like the Microsoft Activision purchase. And I've heard that the deal is gonna go through in Monday. And I can't wait for that, because I want to see fucking Call of Duty games on Game Pass, for fuck's sake. Like, I don't give a shit about modern Call of Duty games, I just want the old ones in a convenient, in a better price, digitally. So we can finally play COD Zombies again with all the DLCs. If people have Game Pass, that's the thing I'm actually looking forward for. I want to play COD 4 again. I want to play Modern Warfare 2 again, multiplayer. And with it on Game Pass, a lot of people can come back and relive the nostalgia, so the servers will be populated again. That's the reason why I want the Microsoft Activision deal to come through. I couldn't care less about fucking Blizzard. Yeah, lockdown tide. Clear it, take the prisoners. Yeah, if you give me more ammo, I can clear them out. Oh, Jesus Christ. For Japanese infantry, they're not doing banzai charges. They're fighting like Wehrmachts. I didn't even hear the plane. Did you guys hear the plane? I didn't even hear the plane buzzing through. Oh, I have to shoot down planes again? Yes, I am. Oh, look, the Japanese are using quad 50s. They have their own flak. Come on, I'm dead. I'm dead. Because I couldn't hear, like, the planes coming in. And what kind of an angle is this for, like, an AA gun? And I don't know if the AA gun has, like, a delay. You know, like how in real life AA cannons are, you have to aim ahead, or it doesn't in this game. I'm not sure. I do love the M1 Garand sound effect. It's funny how a Canadian made the standard issue rifle of the U.S. Army.
No enemy soldiers in sight. What now?
And the models don't look bad. Even for today's standards, they don't look bad. Like, I would use them for, like, modern games even today. Just touch up the textures a bit. But for the polygon count and everything, they still look good. American forces have 10 minutes to grasp on Henderson Field, but there are still Japanese reinforcements in the area. Can I get a BAR now? Yeah, we're in Guadalcanal. Of course, we don't have a BAR yet. I think they did. The BAR has been there in World War One, so I think they're supposed to have like BARs. Yeah. I'm gonna use the 1911. Let's be up. I really do love this handgun. Is there headshots in this game? I haven't checked. No, there's no headshots, I think. I'm already out. Like, the Garand is the go-to weapon in this game. Yo, Grumpy, how you doing? You remember this game? Johnny played this a few months ago on PC. This don't look bad for a History Channel game. It doesn't look bad for a budget FPS game. Because I've seen worse, and I've played worse. And for this one, it's not bad. Like, it really is not bad. And I think that the reason why it's not that bad is because they know what they're making. They're just making like a generic FPS game, so they didn't try and make something than what it is. So they just kept on like the principle of like, you know, cover, shoot, follow the leader, do some objectives, that sort of thing. Shoot the enemy. With like the with World War II aesthetics. That's it. They're not, like, trying to be like, oh, we're gonna surpass Call of Duty type of shit.
Don't get lost. Follow me.
Doing okay? Yes, remember him playing it? Yeah. FPS by numbers.
Stay behind me.
Now I want to look for the Civil War game. Now I want to look for that game. I've seen it I've seen it pop out in Marketplace once, but it was part of a bundle, and like there's only 2 games I want in that bundle, and there were 10 of them, and the rest of them were sports games. I didn't want to pay $20 for like 8 fucking different types of sports games. I'll end up just using the cases of those things and just throw out the cover and the discs. I don't give a shit about EA Sports. But I'm patient enough to like just wait for like a single copy to come out for cheap. Civil game, yeah, I've seen Johnny play it. I want the 360 versions though. I don't want the PS2 versions. I've seen the PS2 versions pop out.
Cover me. Come with me.
But the #1 budget FPS game I'm looking for is Secret Service. I want Secret Service on the 360. I want that fucking game. I've seen gameplay footage on YouTube. Yeah, it's using the same engine as this game, because, like, I've seen similarities on, like, how the animation is and how, like, the player moves. That's how you'll know if it's using the same engine. Because, like, usually it has, like, this sort of preset, like, default player physics for, like, the engine, and they just, you know, slopped over a modern setting on the game or the engine. Like, he's using MP5s and is wearing a suit and tie and that sort of shit. But you can see, like, it's running the same engine. Hold on. Jesus Christ, is my nose itchy. Holy shit. God damn. Like, sometimes I get an allergic reaction when it rains. And I think it's because of, like, the mold and shit. But I'm fine. Like, it's just itchy, and in a few hours it'll be gone. It just gets annoying sometimes. Yeah, I'm liking this, honestly. I am liking this. And I can say that because, like, I played a lot of FPS games. I played my share of, like, really garbage FPS games. Like, most of the time, the garbage ones are AAA. And it's because, like, they're experimenting with pre-fungi, does me... Oh, you get allergic reaction to that, too? Like, for me, it's just the nose, like... I know, like, it's been raining and windy here. There's a storm, actually. I think Super Typhoon or something like that. But, yeah. All positions until reinforcements arrive. Where is the sergeant? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, that guy flew. And I don't mind, like the reload takes a while, right? The reason why I don't mind that, the weapons are all accurate. Like, you don't have to control recoil, that sort of shit. So I don't mind if the reload... Oh! That's a really good detail they got there. I just noticed that. Oh my god. Like, I'm starting to love this game even more. Because, like... It's exactly what I said. Like, the developers know what they were making. They're not making it, like, what it's not. Like, they're just making a budget FPS game, so they just concentrated on the little things. Like, you can see here in the Thompson, it has, like, the same thing I did with my Doom mod, where it reloads the weapon. So, if you reload the weapon mid-magazine, he just replaces the magazine. But if you reload with an empty magazine, he actually pulls back the bolt, which is a really good fucking detail. Like, not a lot of FPS game does that little detail, especially during this time. Call of Duty doesn't even do that shit. Until Modern Warfare, actually. No, Call of Duty did it. Yeah, Call of Duty did it. Yeah. I think it was only, like, there was, like, a few Call of Duties that skipped out that detail, but when Infinity Ward were making their Call of Duty, they never skipped out on that detail, even since the first one. Like, in Call of Duty 4 was, like, the first game I noticed that did that, because, like, when you're reloading the M16, when you're out of ammo, he removes the magazine, and then he releases the bolt with the switch on the side. That was, like, the first game I noticed that one. Yeah, I'm starting to appreciate this game even more, and I'm glad I bought it. Really glad I did. I'm actually enjoying this more than Quake 4. I'll be fucking honest, I'm enjoying this more than Quake 4. I wasn't expecting to enjoy this. Honestly, I just bought this for, like, the collection, because, like, I like collecting budget, you know, like forgotten, throwaway FPS games of this era. Did you finish Quake 4? No, I didn't. I was at the part where you left Peter Stormare's character. I was low in health. When I got health, I encountered this guy that was destroying grenades, and I keep dying because, like, the frame rate was too low. And I had stuff to do at that night, because, like, yesterday I rearranged my room, and I still didn't have my bed in the room. I just readjusted my desk and tested everything out, so to see if everything was still working after I unplugged and moved everything. And I decided, you know, I'm gonna do a test stream, see if the Ethernet cable can actually reach my computer and all that stuff. And then when I realized it was getting late, I still haven't moved the bed, so I had to move the bed. So now I did, so I can stream longer. Is that all of them?
Private, call for an airstrike. There are too many of them for us to slug it out like this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I don't have the ammo for it.
Okay, you and you.
I only have 2 mags of the Thompson left. Protect the radio band. Call the airstrike. Dude, I can't wait when they finally give you the BAR. I will love the BAR. Oh shit. Let's play this like Wind Talkers and Nicolas Cage, just running and shooting the Thompson all around.
Request an airstrike at my coordinates.
Is that it? Where's the airstrike? Whoa, where did that B-52 come from? Oh, no, that wasn't a B... Was it a B-52? No, B-52 is the one they used in the Cold War. The one that could launch nuclear bombs. What was that thing? That was called the Stratus, like the
With
Strato
Guadalcanal
Fortress.
captured,
I forgot
American forces
was
had begun
called.
to turn the
Good
tide
film?
in
Yeah,
the Pacific.
I did like
But there was a
Wind
long
Talkers.
ways yet to go. Leyte Island would be the first stop in General MacArthur's return to the Philippines. By securing this island, he would have a foot in the door to invade the largest island, Luzon, where he had previously made a last stand on the Bataan Peninsula. By recapturing the Philippines, American troops would be able to cut supply and communication lines as well.
So we're back in the Philippines. I didn't know that my country was in this game. I thought I was gonna go for like the, you know, the typical campaigns like Tarawa, Iwo Jima, Peleliu, that sort of shit that's already been done. But I didn't expect him to like have my country here. But it makes sense because like the Marines never came here. It was the Army who was actually who fought in the Philippines. Which makes sense because like you're in the U.S. Army, not the Marines. I'll be damned if Manila is here, because it's basically the Pacific Stalingrad.
Get behind me! Take cover! Do you want body retreats? That's an order!
Why are we going around the beach then ahead? We're flanking them, is that it? They only have like bunker on one side.
Are they completely crazy?
Oof.
No body retreats! That's an order!
Where are we gonna retreat, dude? We're at the fucking shore. Secure the zone. All resistance must be removed before the second wave lands. I don't even see the enemies. You know what? Fuckers! There we go. Let's assault like fucking... Yo, Blue. Well, why didn't it play? Hold on. Why didn't it play? Yeah, I have the sources on. Let me try it, Blue. How you doing, man? You at work right now? Oh, it did. It did play. It's just the audio is a bit low. Holy shit. Hold on, let me fix that. Oh god, where is it? Why is it so low? I think it's because the game is way too loud. Holy shit. Anyway, yep. How you doing, Blue? Just getting to work, doing pretty good. How are you? So, oh, I'm enjoying this game. I didn't expect that I'll be enjoying this game because, like, I've heard nothing but complaints about this game, and I didn't expect much because it's just a budget title, and I'm actually enjoying it. So it was like really worth the purchase.
Clear the pillboxes! Drop a grenade in there!
And the reason for that is they got the simple things right. Like, the aiming might be stiff, but the weapons are accurate enough. Like, as long as you have the crosshair near the enemy, it will kill them. And they're not spongy. So it's just basic run and gun type of game with a World War II setting, and I do like that because like that's exactly what I was expecting it to be. Like, it didn't go for like the Men of Valor route and had like some, you know, like some experimental mechanics and shit. It doesn't work. mean, if Call of Duty already did it right, why change it? And that's one of the reasons why the Battlefield campaigns are always been subpar. Follow you where, dude? What the fuck? I am. At least, and like, a lot of people complain about this. Like, if you stray away from the sergeant or, like, the squad leader, the mission will fail. And I get what they're going for here, because, like, most people who play these types of game gets lost very easily. So, like, if you have an objective reticle, like, just following this guy, at least you don't get lost and keeps the pace of the game up. I may be overanalyzing this thing, but there are a few YouTubers who've overanalyzed this thing as well. And they skipped out on, like, some of the things that you should have appreciated in this game. Because, like, a lot of AAA games don't even have these things right when this one did. Maybe if they had more, like, a bigger budget, they could have made this more cinematic. But for the gameplay, what they're going for, they did it right. It's simple, it's playable, it's not frustrating, it's not that jank. So I believe if they had a bigger budget, they could have made this even better. Just like, if you compare this to, like, some of, like, the games that Johnny played, like Viet Cong and shit, god damn, now that was fucking horrible. Like, you don't know what you're doing. Like, you really don't. You get lost, you don't even know what objective you're on, that sort of thing. Quake 4 didn't even have, like, an objectives menu. At least this one does. So if you got lost for a second and don't know what you're doing, you can just open the objectives menu. Like, even though Quake 4, like, always had objectives, you don't know what you're doing. Like, sometimes you couldn't hear, like, the characters, what they're saying. And then you don't know what to do, and you just have to guess. It's those little things that makes up the game that people don't notice that much. All they're noticing is the graphics and shit. Or, does it play like Call of Duty? Like, that's the most common thing I've heard when it comes to, like, military shooters, is like, the gunplay is a bit different. It's not like COD. Like, not every fucking FPS game is COD, for fuck's sake. Like, I'm a COD fan and all that shit, but goddamn. And I shit you not, like, most of the fucking content creators who says this shit only started to play Call of Duty when Warzone became free. I guarantee goddamn to you. Because if I recall, or if I know much, most of the people who grew up with old school COD already switched games. Like, they're playing something else. And most of the people who just play COD nowadays are the ones who never played a COD in their life. And just went in with the modern ones when Warzone became free. Because it was free. That's like the first COD I've seen that was free. They didn't even bother to put, like, any of the CODs in, like, PS Plus free games except Black Ops 3. If I recall, Black Ops 3 was the only one, or was it Black Ops 4 they made free on PS Plus? Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I told you, if they gave me the Type 99, I'll be getting this shit. Not enough ammo, though, but hey. Oh god, I strayed too far getting the Type 99. I'm getting that weapon. I don't care. They haven't given me the bar yet, the BAR, so I'll get the Type 99. Well, it says Type 96 here, light machine gun. Which it is, but technically it's a squad automatic rifle rather than a light machine gun. Well, it can be a light machine gun. I don't think, like... It's a tricky subject when it's about firearms. Like... Well, I know more about guns better than the fucking ATF, that's for sure. Like, I'll never call the AK-47 a fucking machine gun. When I watched a video on YouTube. I believe it was also a History Channel thing. So they had an expert about firearms in the show. And his credentials was he was a ATF specialist. And not even like 10 seconds in the fucking video, he called the AK-47 a fucking machine gun. I was like, what the fuck, dude? How the hell did you get your goddamn job?
Follow my lead. Follow my lead.
Oh, we're going back? I went the wrong way. That's what it was. I went the wrong way. I went ahead, not back. I didn't see that you went back.
Don't get lost. Follow me.
Dude, it's not stopping.
Don't get lost. Follow me.
I am, dude. Chill.
They're charging. Whoever kills the officer, his drinks are on me.
You know, well, I'm glad I got the machine gun. Was that the officer? You owe me Mountain Dew, sir. I'm out. I'm out. I'm already out. Jesus Christ. The way they just keep coming and you're running out of ammo, it reminds me more of the Korean War than World War II. Especially like over the hill, that sort of thing. Yeah, this reminds me more of the Korean War than World War II. Jesus. Yeah, because I'm actually feeling the reason why they went with the M14. Because, like, a lot of these guys just keep coming in, and it only has, like, eight rounds per clip, compared to, like, when they developed the M14, was basically just, I don't know, condensed, like, the BAR, the M1 Garand, into one firearm, which is the M14. That's why it had a full automatic mode. But they barely used the full automatic. Fight through the jungle, destroy the Japanese supply depot. As long as the Japanese have access to the supply. Hold on. Does this thing? Excuse me. Does this thing has any multiplayer achievements? Oh yeah. This definitely has like a lot of Host and complete 100 multiplayer matches. Anybody want to play this game on multiplayer? If you guys have a 360, beat the game on hard difficulty setting. 5-star general. Japanese weapon. Accumulate 500 kills. Many Japanese weapons in multiplayer mode. 500 American weapons. Get 200 headshots without scope or pistol. Oh, that'd be easy. That's an easy achievement for me. And I do appreciate that there's not much long, like, talky cutscenes. It's just straight shoot again. Like, dude, I don't know, like, I'm really enjoying this game. Well, unironically, I am enjoying this game. Because I wasn't expecting much. I think that's the kind of mindset you need to have in playing this game. Just not expect much. Like, don't think that they're gonna beat Call of Duty with this thing. I was actually expecting it to be much worse, but it's not. I played budget FPS games with worse controls than this. That's an ambush. Also looks pretty good visually. How you doing, Dennis? Yeah, it does. Even for 2007, from some game that's from 2007, it does look good. Kill the guards before they call for Where's the guards? I don't see them. What guards? I don't see them. Oh, there they are. Well, more things for me to shoot. Which makes the game more fun. And I'm basically in my country right now, which I also didn't expect that the Philippines will be in this game. I need to get Soldier of Fortune payback as well. Oh my god. Mr. Thompson.
We are near the base, so prepare for heavy resistance. We're getting in and setting those charges.
Alright, I want your gun. I want the BAR. Oh, there's no cover here. Use the tree stump. Did that get him? It did. Oh, goody. Getting good stuff. Just an emplacement. Alright. One bullet. And the... Dude, like, that's another thing about this game, which is so funny, because I was just playing Quake 4. I was playing Quake 4, like, yesterday, and the squads doesn't do shit. Like, whenever they're fighting the enemies on themselves, it takes them a long goddamn time to kill that enemy. Over here, the squad, it's like, they have the same accuracy as you do, so they're actually killing the enemies. Like, it's those little details, like I was mentioning. Like, they got it right, that most AAA games would get wrong, which is funny. Where is that guy? The tower? They cover... Told him, get away! Yeah, you can see there that they're killing the enemy as well. So even if you run out of ammo, just let them kill him. I haven't tried the Arisaka yet. One more in the tower. I'm gonna die here soon. Get to cover! Get to cover! In the room? Oh no, it's right there. Hiding behind the bush, yeah. Hold on, do they have any guns and ammo? No, I'm gonna start with the farthest one, so I don't get blown up by it. Did I place it? No, not yet. Let's get out of here. When am I gonna get the BAR? I want that gun. I need the rifle as well. So I plant the charges. Now what? Where did he go? Oh, there they are. Whoa, Jesus Christ. There we go. Pacific Assault, be still looking good after 20 years. This is better than Pacific Assault. Fuck that game.
2 years after his retreat from Bataan,
People can
General
fight me for
MacArthur
that.
waded onto the beach of Leyte, declaring, "People of the Philippines, I have returned. By the grace of Almighty God, our forces stand again on Philippine soil." With Leyte captured, American troops would now face surmountable odds in the recapture of Luzon, home to the Philippine capital city of Manila. Before Manila could be liberated, however, the rest of the Japanese-occupied island had to be traversed. General MacArthur made elaborate attempts to distract Japanese forces in the south with
gunplay
bombing raids
in
and reconnaissance
Pacific
flights
Assault
before landing
was
in
so bad,
Lingayen
dude.
Bay in the north.
So bad.
However, even with the element of surprise, the road to Manila would not be an easy one.
How you doing, Igor? Like, unironically, I'm gotta be honest. This plays better than Medal of Honor Pacific Assault. So much better.
Our objectives have changed. We've got
And mementos are fun to collect.
We will meet another squad
In
operating this
Pacific
area
Assault, I
and
didn't
march
bother
out.
to collect them.
Are we sure this area is secure?
For me to start collecting stuff in video games, like the gameplay cycle needs to be good first. And they fucked up the gunplay in Pacific Assault. Where's that sniper? There he is. Hold on, dude. I'm getting shot by sniper, so chill your tits. Jesus.
Good God! Give them hell and go! Follow me!
Alright. I can't see him.
They're everywhere! Take cover!
Where? They're everywhere, alright. I don't see any of them. Apparently not everywhere. Where? What? Oh, it's right next to me, okay.
We gotta go!
How much did this go for when it was new? Is my question. Because if this was like 30 bucks at the time, like, I wouldn't have mind have bought this back in the day.
Come on! We gotta go!
Charges on the artillery cannons. We can't have them attacking our reinforcements.
Jesus, we gotta die. got him. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't see any of them, dude. I'm gonna blow up. Nice death animation. He's still holding on. Oh, he disappeared. Okay. What? I strayed far from the squad because I didn't hear, like, the sergeant, like, move out. Like, is this gonna be, like, just a 2-hour, 3-hour game? It kind of looks like it. Oh, there's a tank here. I didn't see that earlier.
Put the charges on the artillery cannons. We can't have them attacking our reinforcements.
The sandbags is providing him cover. The thing that I really like about this game is, like, your squad actually kills enemies. Like, you can let them go ahead and they'll actually wipe out the enemies. Don't stray too far. Come on.
Come on, we gotta go.
Yeah, I know. And now I have to go ahead. Alright. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here. There's a bit of an audio delay. I have to unplug and replug my capture card again. You know what? I'm gonna do it right now. Hold on. Alright, hold on here. It's gonna take me a few seconds here. There we go. There we go.
Move, damn it, move.
Much better. Four rounds. Can I kill the machine gunner? Yes, I can. Oh, oh, don't die on me. Don't die. Where are they? Continue to run at this point, alright. What? I strayed far again, because I don't know when they're moving or not. I wonder if there's gonna be urban terrain here, like we actually get to Manila and fight in the city.
Clear the area. Fire.
Wait, this is the checkpoint? That's pretty far. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here. Yeah, I'm dead. What if I just let the squad go in first so I can wipe out more of them? I couldn't hit the machine gunner till I'm like at the same level as the guy, because like my bullets are hitting on the sandbags.
Clear the area. Fire.
fuck, the sniper's hitting me in the tower. Kill him. It's just hiding here. Got ammo. God, the nose. What engine is this? I'm really curious on what engine this is, because it's using the same engine as Soldier of Fortune Payback. And I'm pretty sure it's the same engine. What are we doing, sir? Oh my god, is my nose itchy? I am. God, I need to blow my nose in a while.
Hey, I see them. They made it. Man, is it good to see some American faces around here.
How long has it been? An hour and a half? Oh my god, is this game really that short? Hold on. There's one way to see it. It's the achievements.
Iwo Jima. This name would send chills down the spines of all who fought there.
Oh god,
It
I'm
was
almost
a lifeless
done.
volcanic rock
It's just one
bristling
more
with
mission.
entrenched Japanese
What the-
defenses.
is it really
if U.S.
that
forces
short?
could successfully
What the
capture
fuck?
the island, B-29 bombers could be launched only a few hundred miles away from the Japanese
Holy
mainland.
shit. Hold on, I'll be right
After
back.
days of intense shelling from American battleships, troops would come ashore to face snipers, pillboxes, and soldiers determined to hold the island at all costs. It would be a hellish fight. But if taken, it could mean the beginning of the end for the war in the Pacific.
Yeah, this is the last level. I like that. Short and sweet. Doesn't overstay its welcome. It's about time I played something this short again. It's like most of the games I was playing earlier for the past few days, like Quake 4 and then Black Mesa. God damn, did Zen fucking dragged? Holy shit!
I'm gonna die.
At least here it's just like what, 4 levels? That's it. Just simple shoot. Appreciate the 2007 graphics.
Stay behind me. Stay behind me.
You know what this game is? You know what this game is? It's like the kind of game you would, like, your friend from school would let you borrow. It's like, oh, you gotta play this game. Like, it give you the game on a school day, and you play it throughout the night and then give it back the next day. It's those type of games.
Don't get lost. Follow me. Take cover. Quick. Enemy position. 20 over your head.
Like, your squad is faceless. Like, it doesn't give you, like, any character at all, which is fine. It's like, the game is short. It's funny, though, like, now that their squad is faceless, they're useful. But when in other games, they gave them names, like, they gave them, like a literal character or personality. You don't give a shit about them, because, like, when it comes to the gameplay, they do nothing. Oh, now they give you ammo.
Don't let them down!
When am I gonna get the BAR, man? I never got the BAR from the game. That sucks. Jesus. Is that American? Yeah, American. Let's keep moving. Oh, god damn it, now I have the BAR, alright. I should have been using this earlier. Move. Move! Hello? Fine, I'll just jump on. That was like the fastest reload of a BAR I've ever seen. Wait, am I going the wrong way? Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Dude, if they made, like, different World War II, like, campaigns, if History Channel got, like, a bigger budget to, like, make more of these, I would have bought them all. Like, no cap, I would have bought them all. Like, if they made for, like, the European theater of war, I would have bought them all, dude. Because, like, this is definitely my type of game. Simple... run and gun, that's it. No complicated story, no bullshit drama. No characters that I don't give a flying fuck about. Just give me the gun, the enemy, and start shooting, that's it. Look at that. Did you see that death animation? It looked like they were figure skating. Keep moving, man. This game is also available on PS2. Yes.
I found the artillery.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna buy it, Blue. Because I know your thing. You like to collect the PS2 versions of these things. For me, it's like the opposite. I want the 360 versions. Like, here's another FPS game you should try out. It's also on the PS2. Secret Service. Like, I'm looking for, like, the 360 version of that one. Like, that's the one budget FPS game that is on my priority list is Secret Service. It also plays like this, but on a modern setting. Like, just simple run and gun with modern graphics at the time. I need to find the other History Channel FPS game, Civil War. I'm gonna look for that as well. Now that I know, like, the kind of quality it has, like, I want more of it, actually. Security is entrance to the underground.
Watch out for machine guns! They've got a firing squad out there! Take them out!
I thought then you... Oh! You... Oh, Jesus Christ. He blocked the grenade. A teammate of mine blocked the grenade and bounced back. Oh my god, my nose. I forgot I still have food. Yeah, I still have burgers. And a couple of fries. I don't mind. Oh, at least the checkpoint's not that far. It's good. That should do it. Oh, that's the machine gun to the right. I'm getting hit in all directions, dude. Ooh, M1 Grenade. I need that. Oh, I still have ammo in the BAR. Now they're dropping ammo? Can I hit him? Yes, I can. Now I switch. Is that all of them? Very educational. But Mom, it's from History Channel. It's educational. Like it's one of those like you're trying to trick your mom to getting you a video game when you're not supposed to be getting video games. It's like, Mom, it's by History Channel. Like it's educational. It could help me with homework. I think that's it. Yep.
Yeah, we did it!
Yeah. I fucking enjoyed this game too much. I really am.
American forces created a beachhead on Iwo Jima, but that was only the start. Ahead lay one of the most fearsome aspects of the Japanese defenses. Over 40 miles of tunnels that ran under the island. Entire stockhouses, medical facilities, and command centers were hidden underground and heavily defended.
Are they
If the
gonna give the
Americans were to
shotgun
take
here?
the island,
Would be
they would have to
appropriate.
clear out these caves.
This is already better than Heroes of the Pacific 2.
Listen,
I
these caves are the
haven't
key to Iwo Jima.
never heard of that
They've got
game.
hundreds of tunnels under
Heroes
the
of the
island.
Pacific.
Empty
You
them
know
out
what
and
this
destroy
game
the
is better
infrastructure
of?
they've got down there. Let's go.
Hour of Victory, was it called? This is so much better than that game. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, most developers and gamers, like, when it's too simple, they tend to, like, you know, diss it. Like, they tend to hate it more. Because, like, they always want something like, oh, it should be, like, innovative and stuff. Like, what's the point of reinventing the wheel when it already plays well? Like, you know it's the case, because, like, even with, like, Doom, for example, with Doom, like, Doom is already a perfect game as it is. And then, like, you know, the modding community, like, let's make Brutal Doom. Let's make Project Brutality. Because, like, it's not enough. It's not a perfect game yet. Rather than just using the engine and, like, make their own kind of FPS game. Like, that's the thing I learned when I was making my Doom mod, is keep it simple. Just keep it simple, dude. Like, there's no point of making it way too complicated, adding too much mechanics or features in that thing. There's no point to it. In the end, like, you're putting all these features in, and your game, like, ends up being convoluted. If you kept it simple and just made it really fun, but, like, I think one of the Bungie developers said it best. This is way better than Doom. I wouldn't go as that far. I wouldn't go that far. I mean, it has the same gameplay cycle as fucking Doom, because it's just corridor and shooting, but at least you don't get lost, or you're not playing a Sandy Peterson level, that's for sure, but I wouldn't go as far like this is better than Doom. Duke Nukem 3D is so much better than this game.
They sabotaged the electricity.
I would say better than Duke Nukem Forever, which everybody will agree.
Go, search for the
Everybody will agree on that one. This is so much better than Duke Nukem Forever. Not Duke Nukem 3D, but Duke Nukem Forever, yeah. Funny enough, though, I do want to get Duke Nukem Forever on 360. I know it's not patched and everything, but I've been watching, like, documentaries about that game. And when it so I got to the part when it finally released, and you know, it kind of made me like, you know, I want to play Duke Nukem Forever, the shitty Gearbox version, just for the hell of it. What am I supposed to do? Find missing generator parts. Can I? Oh, there's platforming now. Okay. So I might look for a 360 copy of that. I don't know if it's region locked though. I hope it's not. It's like, I would own it. I would gladly own it. The only Gearbox game that I would love to buy. I mean, I got Borderlands like a few years ago when it was really, really, really cheap. And Borderlands 3 was free on Epic Game Store, and I just got a free key for Steam like a few months ago. Wait for me. Is that one of them? One of the generator parts? It's funny though, they cut the electricity. You know, they cut the cord earlier. Now they want to repair the generator. Maybe you shouldn't have cut the cord in the first place? Kobe. Rip Kobe. We made the resistance at the hospital. Alright.
They're waiting for us. Go!
Kill them all. Still alive. Can't have that. Is that all of them? Oh, Jesus. Not all of them. Seize the command center. I need to switch weapons. Oh, wait up, wait up, wait up. Let me switch weapons. Come on. I know. Just don't fail the mission. Just let me switch weapons.
Good work, men. We did it. You did it. The caves are clear.
Wow, at least some appreciation. He said, you did it. Yeah, because I did everything.
As the fighting
last
raged on
one.
across the island, American commanders realized that they needed to take Mount Suribachi, the only high point on the otherwise flat and desolate area. It had extraordinary strategic importance and would allow a view of the entire island, as well as a position to make mortars and snipers highly effective. But the Japanese caves wound all the way through the mountain with entrenched and well-defended positions. It was a dangerous mission, but the American flag had to be raised on the summit.
Please don't tell me they made like a in-game thing where you had to raise the flag, because that would be a big mistake on History Channel part. Because like you're the army, the Marines are the ones who.
Soldiers are everywhere.
Can you spell the name of that mountain, please? S-U-R-I. No. B-A-C-H-I. Oh, Jesus, that's a whole lot of you. One live. Come on, come out of there. You don't want to come out? Fine, take this shit. Don't let them get into sandbags.
Japanese in sight.
Let me guess, do I have the BAR? Yes, I do. With 120 rounds. Beautiful. Where are they? Appropriate name. I don't even know what it means in Japanese. I mean, if I were in a military operation and we had to take that mountain, I would codename it Mount Son of a Bitch. Because, like, do you have any idea how hard it is to take high ground in a war? That's the reason why. You can hardly see your enemies fighting below. No, we don't. We haven't been in a war and fought on ground battles. I mean, even in fucking Art of War, you mentioned something about high ground. Lessons learned in the Arma games. Oh, dude, I can't wait for like Arma 4 to come out. I've played a bit of Reforged, and I did enjoy Reforged. A lot of people got disappointed with Reforged, but as for like a preview for like their new engine, I did like it. But Retro knows. Yeah, all you have to do is play like a lot of military games, and you'll get how it is. Just ask anybody who went through Call of Duty. How you doing, Micro Twist? I know, man, I know. Don't worry, dude. It's hard to imagine those helpless dudes. Let's enter the jungle from Malaya, Indonesia. Oh, dude, like, there were times in the Pacific War where they didn't encounter anybody. Like, they were just holding the jungle, and they just got sick from malaria and fever from, like, the endless rain in the tropics. And most of those people got cut off, and they still hold their ground.
Stay behind me. We have changed position.
You still got long hair? Yes, I do. I have it on a ponytail right now. I'm never gonna cut my hair, like, as short as, like, school restrictions go for over here. Like, I really fucking hate that. Like, where I had to take a haircut every goddamn month just to have it in regulations. I fucking hate that shit. Me neither, yep. Like, it's my hair. Fuck off. They're all dead. Oh my god, no way, they did it. They fucking did do it. That is so bad. The US Army didn't raise the fucking flag, it was the goddamn Marines, man. And you're endorsed by History Channel, dude. Well, that's the game. And now, 2 hours, actually. Shortest
After
game I've
weeks
played in a
of some
while.
of the bloodiest
That's actually
fighting of the
shorter than
war,
Kill Switch.
Iwo Jima was finally captured.
And 50 Cent
The
Blood on
photo
the
of
Sand.
6
Like,
Marines
those are,
raising
like,
the flag
the
atop
shortest games
Mount
I played on
Suribachi
stream.
became one of the most iconic images in American history. Admiral Chester W. Nimitz would later say that among the men who fought on Iwo Jima, uncommon
those are
valor
Marines, not
was
the
a
US
common
Army.
virtue. But that virtue came at a price, with tens of thousands of dead American
You don't
and
even need
Japanese
to, like,
soldiers
watch
across the
documentaries.
island.
All you have to do is watch
Only
the
a few
movie
months
Flag of Our
later,
Fathers,
the
and you
atomic
know the
bombs would
Marines
be
is the one
dropped
who
on
raised the
Japan,
flag.
resulting in the final surrender of the Japanese and the end of the war.
At least you're not
But
the one who
soldiers
rose
who
the
fought
flag.
in the Pacific
At
would
least
never
you're
be
not.
forgotten
Because,
for
like,
their
if
sacrifice.
like, I can imagine, like, Call of Duty would have done that shit. Like, if you were the one to raise the flag. Because you did it in World at War on the Reichstag. Like, you're the one who rose the flag. Even though, like, it was different in real life. It didn't happen, like, in World at War. In real life, it was actually staged for propaganda. Like, they point somebody out in, like, the people who are, like, just standing by in the Reichstag. And Stalin wanted a picture of them raising the Soviet flag on top of the Reichstag. It wasn't, like, as dramatic as it was in World at War. How are you telling them apart? The US Army didn't use camouflage covers on their helmets. That's the best way you can tell if they're Marines or not. The Marines had like camouflage jackets and camouflage covers for for their helmets. The U.S. Army didn't. That's how you could tell them apart. In COD, they had some dude with a helmet wave the flag, but the historical photos all have a beret. Yeah, doing it, and it was stage. In real life, it was stage. It was for propaganda. Like they didn't raise the flag when they took it. Like it was only after they took rice flag. Like somebody from the Politburo said, like, "Oh, we can use this propaganda. So have somebody raise the flag and take a picture out of it." The funny thing was, the thing about that photo, that was like one of the first photos for propaganda that was edited. Like the soldier raising the flag had some war trophies on his wrist. He had like stolen watches from dead soldiers. So before they released the photo, they had to edit it out. And of course, this was pre-Photoshop, so they did it like the old-fashioned way. Like you can look up to it. Like that's a true story. Like they had to edit out the flag bearer's wrist because like you can see like he had three watches on his wrist, was obviously been taken from dead soldiers. They had to remove that before they released the photo. Shortest game, man. 2 hours. I'm pretty sure that wasn't even 2 hours. I'm pretty sure it was like an hour and 40. Pretty sure it was like around an hour 40. I wonder if anybody's playing the multiplayer. I don't know if I have gold. Dude, that's a lot of developers for this short of a game. I can't oh, I can't skip it. I wonder. You're not oh, I don't have Xbox Live Gold anymore. Let's try the HQ Trenches Village. Frag limit 15. Oh, this is the most basic multiplayer I've ever seen. Let's see. I'm curious. Like, if so, the single player short. I want to see like how it is. Like, you want to be U.S. soldier number 1, 2, or officer? At least game require at least one player on each team. That sucks. You can't explore the map solo. Oh man. All right.